Hello, Long Beach City College colleagues. In this video, you're going to be learning about a resource that's available to you from the California Community Colleges, which is called the Vision Resource Center. The Vision Resource Center is conveniently located within your Viking portal. You can find it here on the left-hand side or by going under Quick Links and clicking on it within the menu. Upon going to Viking portal, you will log in with your Viking ID number, so your employee ID, and then your password, and then log in. Upon logging into your Viking portal, you'll see Vision Resource Center located under your Thor tab. So go ahead and click on that button. You will now find yourself at the home page of the Vision Resource Center. On this home page, you'll find a lot of information highlighted as to what's available to you within the Vision Resource Center. The Vision Resource Center has three main areas that it supports within. The first component is the learning component. So you'll be able to access a variety of course catalog information, including things like LinkedIn Learning, previously known as Lynda, Skillsoft, and you can keep a personal transcript of the different kinds of professional development that you're participating in. The second component is the connection component. So within there, you can collaborate with colleagues throughout our California Community Colleges system. So you can discuss ideas, share strategies, resources, and so on. And then the final component is to convene. Within the convene areas where you can explore opportunities to interact with different team members and view the calendar of upcoming professional development workshops and opportunities that are going to come up, things that you can join into. So to highlight a little bit more about the learning component of the Vision Resource Center, within you're going to find a lot of different learning opportunities. They note that there's over 7,000 e-learning modules, and so those are there to help you with any of your personal goals or perhaps system-wide goals. So you can learn more about some of our system relevant content, things like dual enrollment, improving equity in campus hiring, guided pathways, and so on. When it comes to the skills side, there's a variety of content from both LinkedIn Learning as well as Skillsoft to support you in doing any kind of professional development that you want to get into. So things like technology support, delving into Microsoft Office products and so on. So there's a lot for you to look through and decide what you want to look at and perhaps do some professional development on. And note that users can add courses to their transcripts for tracking and reporting. So if you want to demonstrate any of the learning that you've been doing, you can keep track of that within the Vision Resource Center. So in a moment, I'm going to log in and show you around a little bit. But first, I want to highlight two things. If you already have an account, you can simply log in on the top right-hand side here. If you don't have an account yet, or perhaps you've forgotten your credentials, you can go ahead and either go through the remember password process, or if it's a brand new account, you can register for an account, and it's rather quick. For the registration process, you're going to fill in your first name, your last name, your job classification, meaning faculty, management, staff, and so on. And then you're going to type in your email address. Your email address is going to be your Long Beach City College EDU account. With that email, that indicates that you're a part of our California Community Colleges system, which then provides you access to the Vision Resource Center. Once you do that, you're going to click Submit. They will send you an email to confirm your account. They'll send you a link, and then you'll finish creating your account with a password, and then you'll be able to successfully log in. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get logged in. First thing I need to do is choose my district, so go down to Long Beach. And then I'm going to type in my credentials. All right, I have successfully logged in. You can see that I'm in my account. My photo's up there, which isn't a bad idea if you're going to be collaborating with colleagues throughout the state. You can change your photo by going under your account. So if that's something you're interested in doing, you could do that to personalize it. On the front page, now that I'm logged into my side of things, the California Community Colleges are going to be highlighting just some key areas that they want to make you aware of. You're always welcome to look through that. So if you scroll through, some of this is going to look familiar. Again, they're highlighting the fact that you can do the learning component, the connecting component, and the convene component within the Vision Resource Center. There are various data points that they're highlighting and just some general system-wide top areas that you're welcome to go through and explore. And then there's some featured content down here at the bottom Pursuing the Vision for Success, Guided Pathways, AB 705, financial aid, and so on. So if some of these areas are something that you have interest in or are important to your role at the college, you can click in here and start to explore some of this learning. So we're at the home page. The next component I'm going to show you is the area where you can connect. So within Connect, this is where you can join different learning communities. So for instance, I'm a part of COVID-19 resources, distance education coordinators, equity, instructional designs, and support for teaching and learning. Those are some of the communities I'm a part of. I can go in there and connect with the colleagues that I know, people I've met at conferences, people who share some of the same responsibilities that I do at the college. But there's also other areas that you could explore. So you could look through some of these communities to decide, is this something I want to be a part of to make more conversations and collaborate more with my fellow colleagues throughout the community colleges. So if that's something you're interested in, you can just simply click on the community and add yourself to it. The next area to explore is our Learn area. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Learn, and I'm actually going to go to the Learner home. Within this area, this is really where I do most of my activity. This is the learning component, the skills component. This is where you're going to find all the professional development opportunities that are available to you. So you'll see here on my page, continue learning. These are some of the things I've started to work on. A lot of it's technology based. Some of it are the things that I'm using for trainings. So a lot of tech here, a lot of equity conversation as well, and some of my launched areas. Down here you'll see there's some more from the community colleges. Again, these are the areas that they're highlighting, so they are putting this on your learning page if you want to delve in here. And then some of the most popular items that most of our fellow colleagues throughout the state are clicking on, they highlight that towards the bottom here. So you've got some options to click on. For you, it's up to you on what you're going to want to do professional development on. So an idea that you could do, maybe you want to start working on, let's say, Microsoft Teams. That's something that your department is considering using, and you want to learn more about it. Of course, IITS has help guides, we have support, but maybe you want to watch some videos on it. You could just simply type that in here. And you'll see that there are a lot of different trainings on Microsoft Teams. Let's go ahead and click on the quick tips one just for an example. And in here you'll get the training details. So there's going to be a variety of things that could be going on. It might just be something you listen to. It might be somewhat interactive. Note that it says it's an online class. It's brought to you by LinkedIn Learning. It's 24 minutes and it costs nothing. And that's a good thing to highlight. Because we're a part of the community colleges system, this is $0. If we were outside of the system wanting to take advantage of some of the things that are available within LinkedIn Learning and Skillsoft, it may be at a price. So this is where the benefit comes in. This is something that we can do for free. If this is something you're interested in, you would go ahead and click on Launch. And then once you're in, you'll see what it's about. So you'll see there's an overview up here, what's going to be talked about, what are the learning objectives, the content, any Q&A that might have been available, and your transcripts as well. So this is an example of what one may look like. Back at my home page, you'll see that the item I just clicked on, Microsoft Teams Quick Tips, is now one of the components that's sitting on my continued learning, so I could always pick it back up later if I needed to step away from it. On the left-hand side here, you'll see more information about a playlist. You could always create playlists if that's something you want to do. That helps you connect with others about what it is that you like watching. So you could create a playlist and then have followers. So let's say you're in a department and you all want to do the same kind of trainings. That's something you could consider doing. Make a playlist and share it with your fellow colleagues within your department. You could talk about what subjects you're interested in. I've listed a few things here. That's always interchangeable. Transcript view. You'll see mine says 0. I've been tinkering around through here, but I haven't completed anything just yet. If you go into your transcripts, let's click on View. You'll see it lists everything that I've started to do, so it's noting that it's in progress, and I could continue to launch it from here as well. Once it's complete, it'll demonstrate on my transcripts that I have in fact completed that training. And that's where you could demonstrate some of the things that you've been doing, or if you just want to keep track for yourself. So transcripts can be found off of your main page. Also under the Learning tab, you could click on My Transcript here as well. So either one of those would work. The final area under Learn I want to show you is the Professional Development Calendar. And this is actually where the concept of convening comes in. So this is where you could join in on various California community colleges events that are going on. So for instance here, you'll see on June 4th, there's an upcoming event that's virtual that you could join into. It's a webinar. So depending on the time of the year, you'll see a variety of different events that you could join into, and this is where you can convene in and see what's going on within our system, the different conversations that are going on. The final area of the Vision Resource Center I want you to be aware of is the Help page. So under the Help tab, Vision Resource Center support page, they have quite a bit of information here to support you with using this resource. So of course you can contact them, join the community, any frequently asked questions, you can see their FAQs. But finally, down here at the bottom, this Linda and Skillsoft training video, I highly recommend. Sally here goes into a little bit more detail about how you can search for specific types of videos and support that you're looking for within the Vision Resource Center. So I do recommend looking at this. Maybe you're looking for just Linda items or Skillsoft items. There's a lot of different options to help organize your search methods beyond what I showed you. So again, this video is a really big recommendation if you plan to use this resource. This concludes our video in introducing the Vision Resource Center. If you have any questions about accessing the Vision Resource Center through your Viking portal, do not hesitate to reach out to our IITS faculty and staff help desk. Thank you.